While the entire state is looking forward for tomorrow's polling results, it's going to be a hectic day for the state cops. Several security arrangements have been put in place to ensure that no untoward incidents takes place. Our correspondent Nabila caught up with the Commissioner of Police, T. Sunil Kumar. Let's listen to what exactly he had to say.
Poll countdown ends and finally counting day arrives. And what are the preparations in place by the police department? We have the police commissioner Sunil Kumar joining us to tell us how prepared are you to handle tomorrow's celebrations or disappointment or all that chaos that's going to happen across the counting stations.
There are 5 counting stations in Bangalore, which are going to count the 26 assembly constituencies and about 4 of the rural areas we have here also. That's in Mount Carmel College and Maharani College, RC College, BMS Women's and SSMRE PU College. We have made elaborate bunch-of arrangements there as far the security is concerned, and the same people will be continued for tomorrow during the counting also. That I have the central paramilitary forces in the first level, first round, there is proximate security. The second tier will be the state reserve police. The third one is my civil police. Besides that, we have made all the elaborate arrangements for the entire Bangalore city police. That includes traffic, local police, and the city armed reserve. With about almost 16,000 people will be employed in this bandobast scheme.
In Bangalore alone?
In Bangalore alone, in all the 8 zones. Besides that, I have 35 KSRP platoons. I'll be deploying 70 CR platoons also for the bandobast arrangements. We have promulgated 144 section prohibiting certain activities.
So 144 is imposed tomorrow?
Imposed from morning 6 o'clock to midnight 12 o'clock in the entire Bangalore city. Commission rate limits.
And 144, if you can be a little more clear to our audience, what does it mean?
144 means that carrying of weapons and lathis and things like that, taking out processions and celebrations, too much of celebrations that disturbance people by bursting crackers and all these things. Any type of dangerous weapons carrying and things like that, these have been banned till midnight. And gathering of 5 or more in certain places, where around the sensitive places and things like that. These are the prohibitory orders which have been promulgated from morning to evening, and the liquor is also banned.
Liquor is banned. That's a dry date given. One thing is that have you identified a few sensitive areas? Because you said more than 5 people coming together will be trouble for them, but we do know counting day, you see celebrations all across counting stations. So how are you going to avoid that or control it?
See, the celebrations, the celebrations, definitely people will come in numbers and they will be waiting along with these leaders to see how the trends are going to be that. How we control them is in that particular places we put them in some place and keep lot of forces to avoid any type of clashes or anything. Similarly, based on what we had some information or we experienced on the day of polling, in certain areas there was some arguments, there were some scuffles, and we know these areas where some political parties, there was some clashes and some irritations and things like that. There we are keeping a special watch. Besides
can you name them? Can you name the areas?
See, we had that the other in Vijayanagara we had some problems. In Austin town we had some problems. In Chamrajpet we had some problems. Wherein the police intervention was there at that time of election. So definitely we are concentrating more on those areas, and we are putting almost 300 mobiles on the city. Patrolling, so that immediately the police force can rush there to intervene if there is any major issues.
So any drone cameras?
No drone we are not using at present.
All right.
Maybe if the situation warrants, we may use that also.
All right. But counting stations accessibility, only people with passes, if you can be clear.
Yeah, see, counting stations, every election candidate will be authorized by the returning officer to get a certain number of people with a certain number of identification number of passes. I think those fellows will be allowed inside the counting centers. The remaining fellows will not be allowed in and around the counting place exactly. So depending on that, we will be regulating the crowd there.
Right, sir. What about traffic arrangements? We do know that that's going to be
quite we have identified certain places where the parking can be done in and around, because most of them are on the main roads only. So there the nearby grounds have been identified, and we will ask the people to park there.
Okay. Any message that you want to give to our audience who might be enjoying and celebrating after counting, or even being disappointed?
I know the winning and losing are both a part of the life. Today you may winning, tomorrow somebody else may be winning. So celebrate it happily, not causing too much of irritations and too much of unhappiness and causing some loss to the public or public property. Celebrate happily and bring a good name to the city.
Absolutely. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. That was the police commissioner telling us about all arrangements being in place, and you as a responsible citizen to help out the police department by being good, being disciplined tomorrow on the counting day. It's of course exciting for all of us, and we can't wait to know what the sentiment is like and who's going to form the next government there. May the best man win and you be good. With camera person Raghu, Nabila for News 9.
Veda Vyas Bhatt, a former BBMP corporator, was attacked by unknown people early in the morning.